This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any.
Batazo profundo, jardín derecho, señores. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay!
And here's Wilmer Flores. Toward the middle. Crawford shoves it right from the glove.
Straight to the hole.
Bailey drives it to center field. Nimmo going back. Nimmo still going back at the wall. It's gone! Patrick Bailey's done it again! A 3-run shot to straightaway center field. And that puts the Giants ahead, and that was a bomb. Oof.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Hum Baby Baseball channel. And the San Francisco Giants are back in the win column, thanks in large part to the one, the only Patrick Bailey with the big fly right there. You just saw it. We don't win this game without that swing of the bat right there. And then he throws out a base runner in the 9th inning to eliminate any threat, any possibility of blowing this game. The Giants win it. Wow, we got a big glare. Sorry about that. The Giants win it, and we'll take this one to the bank. And this team has been playing great despite the little 2-game skid. 5-4 the final today. I never lost hope. I saw a lot of negativity in the chat. Oh, this team stinks. We're about to lose 10 in a row. We're about to get swept. This is embarrassing. This team stinks. After a 10-game winning streak and a 10-game road losing streak, 10-game road winning streak, we're ready to give up on this team against the Mets of all teams, the freaking Mets, who have been blowing games left and right. Let's just be a little more forgiving here for 2 little losses. Had a little tough series in Toronto. Still won the first game. Lost 1 out of 2 in Toronto. It ain't even a big deal. We're taking care of business. The Giants with the W. We're going to break this one down. We've also hit 29,000 subscribers right here on Hum Baby Baseball. We are on the road to 30K, thanks to y'all. And I see the super chats rolling in. Tommy Hugsley Bailey is an all-star Rookie of the Year. Mark it down. Thank you so much for that. And I totally agree. I don't know if he's going to make it to Rookie of the Year or not, but the dude is for real. That's a #1 pick that is panning out. Schmidt as a 2nd-round pick. He has been panning out, although he's not as hot as when he first came up. And the kids are just getting it done. Not to mention Matos, who made a couple of mistakes in today's game on a fly ball. He didn't see it. Crawford had to try to catch it, couldn't get to it. He almost got to it, but he couldn't make the catch. And then later, Matos with a little bit of an errant throw home. And there are some other things to talk about in this game. And I didn't have time yesterday to get into what happened yesterday with Gabe Kapler actually getting ejected and coming out and arguing. And I like to see that fire after a low strike 3 call. I think it was J.D. Davis. Was that J.D.? I think so. J.D. Davis got pissed off. And then today, something crazy happened on the foul ball that the fan hit. So we have a lot to get into. But thank you for that, Tommy. And I think there's another one. Brian Trujillo Bailey, the next Posey. I said it. Hey, like I've said, if he's half a Posey, I'll take it. And he has been at least half. I mean, he's been really, really good here. Bart might be traded if Bailey is still playing good after 30 career games. If so, he'll thrive elsewhere. And I'll be rooting for Bart hard to have a nice big league career. Definitely not going to root for him to fail. but we'll see if he gets traded or whatnot. Bart and Bailey's arms are basically the same, but Bailey has much better pop time. And if Bart's hypothetical power doesn't matter if you can't actually make use of it. 100. I mean, I got hypothetical power, but I ain't going to make use of it at the big league level. So, you know, a lot of guys can hit home runs in batting practice. But then once you step against a major league pitcher,
Huge difference, kids. Huge difference.
back to the chat. We got YouTube Star Wars fans are the worst. Why are our fans such fair weather? Come on, guys. We're killing it right now. We're playing great. We're playing great. A 2-game losing streak ain't nothing. There's no reason to freak out. And, you know, yeah, if we lose 4 out of 5, 8 out of 9, 12 out of 14, yeah, then it's time to freak out. Like, dude, we're spiraling. We're sucking. A 2-game losing streak it's not that big. I mean, yeah, you don't want it, but it's not that end of the world. Lo importante es que ganamos hoy. The important thing is that we won today. Lo importante es que ganamos hoy. Es lo importante. W or an L. Those are the two things I care about. We got the win. Eric, Bailey did amazing. Go ahead, home run followed by a crucial caught stealing to open the window for Doval to finish Nimmo for the final K. And it happened quick. Jay Hutchins, $5. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but $5. No quit to this team. Great feeling about this team, proving the resilience through injury. Let's go, Giants. Thank you so much for your support. Absolutely incredible. You guys, I can't even speak on how incredible y'all are. Did you think the Giants were going to win? You guys can believe me or not. I'm not going to say I thought we were going to win, but I never gave up. I mean, I never gave up hope. I definitely felt like we had a great chance to win. When the Giants were down in this game, I felt like we were going to make not only because the Giants have played so great, we've come back. The Mets have been sucking. The Mets have been blowing games left and right. Well, why do we just assume the Giants are going to lose every time we're down? It's really irritating. I mean, every time the Giants are down, I start to stream right away. Oh, we stink. We lost. This is a loss. We're about to lose. I just like, why? Why? What do they have to do to give you at least to keep watching and have hope? This is the Mets. The Mets suck. They lose games. Okay? That's the thing that worried me about these last few games. The bat's going cold, but luckily Bailey has the spark for us today. Yes, and you know what? Yeah, you're 100% right. Bailey with the spark. And Mets fans wouldn't even be mad if they heard what I said. Mets fans won't even be mad if they hear me say they're going to be like, yeah, bro, pretty much, dude. Gary Kwong, that was a great game. Bailey put the spark in our team 100%. 100%. LDO, you never add context to what he did in those ABs. Remember what he was striking out, like 60% rate. You could count on him striking out every game multiple times. Jose Castañeda. Bailey is not really makes baseball look too easy. And baseball ain't easy. I can tell you hands down. Yesterday was the toughest day of my baseball career. I played 4 hours, went out to the ballpark, and we played ball for 4 hours. And I am so sore I could barely move today. I got a big old bruise from a ground ball I missed. I tweaked my knee a little bit. I mean, and I just, whoo, that was crazy. But I love to play. It was a lot of fun, though. I forgot we were playing the Mets. Exactly. Don't forget about that. You can't steal on Doval. His fastball gets to play way too quick. You think you can make it. Not happening. Not to mention Bailey's arm. Ramos, Bart, and Junis are going to be traded at the deadline. Yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see. We're going to see. Thoughts on the All-Star National Selection? Some Giants players got rigged. I think, yeah, you mean that they got snubbed out of the All-Star game. We'll wait and see. I always like to wait and see who ends up on the bench, who's not going to be able to participate. There'll be some Giants. I mean, there's going to be at least one because it's mandatory. Each team has to have an All-Star. But, I mean, I'm not too surprised. Of course, I was disappointed, but some of the guys have slowed down a little bit. It's all about star power. Tyro Estrada, most Major League Baseball fans have never heard of him. I'm not going to lie to you. I never heard of him until, I mean, I vaguely from the Yankees organization, but like I didn't really know who he was when we picked him up until I saw him with the River Cats. But Ramos, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much for Ramos, but we may be able to throw him into a package. But he just hasn't panned out, and now he's got injuries, and yeah, too bad about Ramos. But you know what? Bottom line is We took care of business in this baseball game today, and let's do the recap of today's game. Am I with you live, Eric? I believe so. I believe so. I believe so. Did you see what happened moments ago with the Bailey bomb and then the Bailey throw out at second? Estrada would be our all-star. Eric, I think you spell Mets overrated. Biggest payroll in baseball, can't get to 500 to save their lives. That's what we're up against. Lean Mike Yastrzemski can come back. Yeah, and who came off the IL today and went deep? We're about to talk about one and only, I almost said Flores. Flores with the big fly today. So let's go ahead and talk about how this one went down. Obviously, the Giants end up on top. The Mets took an early lead. Okay, Cobb was not at his best, but he pitched pretty well. He only gave up a couple earned runs in 5 innings. There was some issues, not totally his fault today that we'll get into, but he didn't have his best stuff. Jeff McNeil hit a double that brought home a run in the first inning, making it 1-0. And then in the second inning, it was an errant throw. So the Giants did make a couple of bad throws today. That one was on Wade Jr., made it 1-1. Excuse me. Am I getting confused? Right. Okay, Giants. I forgot the Giants scored in the second. Okay, no, that's right. I was going to say 2-0, but no, the Giants scored first. So the Mets scored 1, then the Giants came back with 1 in the top of the second inning, and that made it 1-1. That was on the Brandon Crawford base hit. Okay, and then the error happened, made it 2-1. I got a little confused. So 2-1 Mets at that point. And then in the 5th inning, Wilmer Flores with the big fly, an absolute bomb. He just shot the rocket out there, kind of left center field, out of here. 2-2 tie ball game at that point. But unfortunately, in the bottom of the 5th, that's when that call happened. There was a runner at first, and there was a ball by Brandon Nimmo. Was it Nimmo or was it McNeil? I'm sorry, Jeff McNeil hit this ball out into left field, and it was going to carry him off of the left field wall, not the left field wall, but the foul wall. And you see the fielders getting ready to prepare for the carom, which was Sables getting ready to take care of the carom, but a Giants fan sticks out his glove because he's not paying attention, touches the ball, causes it to go on a weird ricochet. Now, at first I'm like, okay, well, now the runner can't score. I don't like that. I don't like fan interference at all because you don't know what would have happened. But by the rule that we've got played by my entire life, runners at first base, you don't get to automatically score. You got to go back to third. But I guess they've changed it. So now the umpires can make a determination. So they let him score. And I found that to be kind of messed up because when that fan touched the ball and changed the ricochet, now all of a sudden Sable can't make a play at the plate. Whereas before he could have made a play at the plate. And so we don't know what would have happened, but they allowed the run to score. Obviously, Kapler came out, but he didn't want to get ejected 2 games in a row. So he was pretty calm about it, but I would have been pretty pissed off about that. But the run scored, and it almost looked like Giants might lose this game. Until the 8th inning, 2 runners on. Up to the plate stepped Patrick Bailey.
Bailey drives it to center field. Nimmo going back. Nimmo still going back at the wall. It's gone! Patrick Bailey's done it again!
And that was the game winner, as it turned out. A W for the Giants, and we will take it. Thank you, Jay Hutchins, Brian Trujillo, Tommy Ugsley. Thank you so much. Wolferson, hopefully the Dodgers lose, but they're playing KC. What's up, Robert Rothberg, Eric? Bailey's becoming a reliable impact player. Oh, I think so. What a great swing of the bat and a great game. This dude is legit. I mean, he has been just so impressive. Our youngsters this year have done better than I could have expected. When Patrick Bailey got promoted to the River Cats, I mean, he was all right. It's kind of like Schmidt. It was all right. He was swinging a nice bat. But he comes up here, he's hitting 322. In 115 at-bats, he's got 5 bombs, 26 RBIs. Do you understand? 26 RBIs. He's a quarter of the way to 100, and he's only got 115 ABs. I mean, he has really driven in runs, timely hitting, clutch hitting. Patrick Bailey, I mean, look, he may or may not, turn out to be the next Buster Posey, but damn. And just to bring up his stats, and like I said in AAA, I could be wrong, but I don't think he was hitting. Yeah, he hit 216. He hit 216 with the River Cats in 51 at-bats. He comes up with the Giants hitting 324. He hit 2 home runs in Sacramento. He's got 4 here. I mean, it's just crazy. These guys just step it up. This is where they wanted to be. This is the dream. And once they get here, it's like they go into another gear or something. I don't know why they don't destroy minor league pitching more. And I guess, oh well. As long as you get it done at the big leagues, you can stay. 5 homers for Bailey now. Sorry about that. 5 homers. I forgot to add the one today. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. Bailey versus Ruiz when the Giants play the A's will be entertaining as hell. LDO, like I said, his biggest problem were his huge swing. He badly needs a fix. Look, ladies, but bottom line is Mets are who we thought they were. The Mets are who we thought they were. They've been blowing games. They've been losing, and we went ahead, and we came back, and we took them out because they are exactly who we thought they were. And we got to continue to prove that tomorrow because we got to repeat another game. Thank you so much, Jenny Vega. Congratulations, Humbaby, for 29K subs. I wouldn't have known if you hadn't told me that yesterday. I was not looking at it. But thank you for that reminder. Make sure to Jenny Vega, I'm counting on you. Let me know when I'm about to hit 30K. I genuinely don't look at it that much. Not that I don't care, but I just try to do the best I can, put up good content, put up good videos, do good live streams, do all that, and hopefully the subscriber count takes care of itself. But about to hit 30K. 30K. You got it, Humbaby. Yep, I'm counting on you. I hit 30K, and I might not even notice. I genuinely do not look at it. Marlins got manhandled. I thought you were saying some of the Marlins man. My good friend, the Marlins man, who I have met. Marlins man. Where has he been? I haven't seen him for some time. I haven't seen him. I think I seen him behind the home plate at like a random Giants game not too long ago. Verlander's pitching tomorrow. Correct me if I'm wrong. Verlander's pitching tomorrow. So we better bring our A game. I don't care if he's 41 or whatever. We better bring our A game because Verlander's Verlander. Just like if Nolan Ryan went out there. You think we're going to take that for granted? You better bring your A game against the freaking Ryan Express and definitely against Verlander. And I bet Ryan can still bring it. I bet Ryan can still hit freaking, what do y'all think? 80 plus on the gun at least, even at 70 something. 30,000, that's the size of a decent sized town. Not bad. That was random me to say that. Is Eric younger than Verlander? Hell no. Unless he's over 43. Like I said, man, it's insane, man. Baseball is not an easy game. You go out and play for long enough, like dang, But it's a great game, man. I love to play, but man, Luciano with an RBI double day. Verlander will learn what the Giants are all about tomorrow. Yeah, we're due for a big bust out offensively. We've won 2 of the last 4. And we haven't really busted out with the bats. Despite a couple of nice home runs today, we haven't really had that big breakthrough with the bats. I mean, yeah, 5 runs is fine. And 5 runs is not bad, but we need to have a big game and score 7, 8, 9 runs. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Hoodie says, mark my words, we will need another player to win it all. You can hold me to that. Oh, I'm holding you to it. We know winning it all is easier said than done. Once you get in the playoffs, it's tough. There's going to be a lot of hot teams, but let's get back in the playoffs. 2021, we were there. Didn't work out. We got to get past that first round like we used to in the old days. Last 2 playoff appearances, 2016 and 2021, Giants got knocked down in the first round unless you count the wild card game back in 16. We did win that thanks to Connor Gillespie's home run and Madison Bumgarner. But when we entered the actual series against the Cubs, we lost because of that awful bullpen. I'll never forget the meltdown, that loss when we were going to have Cueto going in Chicago and everything was lining up. And then I'll never forget, of course, the horrible call to end the 2021 playoffs. And I understand it wasn't likely that that Flores was going to come through, but Flores was the guy we wanted up there, and he gets rung up on a check swing that he didn't swing. So we can't keep it close. We cannot let it go into the hands of the umpires. Cannot let it go into the hands of the umpires when it comes to the playoffs. Playoffs? Yes. What were we talking about? The mock draft, Logan. When is the draft, man? I need to get full focus on the draft. Everything else has to stop. We have to focus on the draft. Why am I not focused on? Whoa. Why am I not focused on the draft? When is it? It's July 11th. It's in 11 freaking days. Giants versus umps, basically. Okay, let's talk about the play again a little bit. When they went to New York, I knew we had no chance. Because as soon as they said, "What's up, Nicholas? Thank you so much." Look, Brandon Belt. I've heard Belt and I've heard Crawford. I've heard a hybrid, which is just, obviously taking that as a huge compliment. I do appreciate it. But yeah, like I was saying, as soon as they went to replay, I knew we were screwed. The Giants can't win a replay. We were like at a 10% replay win rate. We suck at replay. Or do we suck? Or New York. And, who's in New York? Are those umpires actually from New York? Please, God, I hope not. Bunch of Mets and Yankees fans up in there. What's up, Bo Falcon? Is he here? I didn't get that. I didn't see the Bo Falcon. What do we have? Did I miss something? Thank you, Bo Falcon. What is the status? New player on the Hum Baby team. Oh, Bo Falcon gifted a base. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to match that one, Bo. I'm matching it. Warlock 9148. Welcome back to the membership. Welcome back to the squad. Re-signing. We have re-signed Warlock 9148 to a 1-month contract, and I'm so glad to have you back. Thank you, Warlock 9148. And I was about to put up a video just for members. You'll be seeing that here in the next few days. So welcome back. And I'm going to throw one out there. I got to match that. I'll match all gifts today. All gifts will be matched within reason. I think I'll be able to do it. Watch like 200 memberships come rolling in. Okay. I don't know. We're going to match all memberships for today's the last day of June, but let's go ahead and gift one out right now. So make sure you're ready to accept memberships. We are not playing around. We are matching all memberships. Hit the likes, everyone. And who's it going to be? Oh, Secret Monkey was on the Jumbotron 6 times. Manuel C has re-signed. Manuel C is back for another month. Gifted membership to Manuel C. I know I gifted Manuel a membership about a month ago. So, boom. Speaking of Bochy, Aroldis Chapman just got traded. I heard he got traded. I heard he got traded from to the Rangers? I know he got traded from the KC Royals, and I guess he's heading to Arlington. So good for him. There you go, Jenny and Eric. Congratulations again to the gifted memberships. Worst manager in baseball, Showalter. Oh, Buck Showalter has a history of ruining teams. Never-ending saga. Are you a Mets fan by chance? Now it's time when I get impatient for the playoffs. I just hope the Giants can get there. Oh, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Playoffs are happening. Playoffs are happening. Playoffs are definitely happening because you definitely played to win the game, and we did that today. Let's get back to some of the performances in this one, though. Obviously, like I mentioned, Flores with the big fly, he only had 1 hit today. That's all he needed. That hit was key. We don't have that hit. We maybe are still playing or we maybe lose. Jock Peterson with a nice hit today, 1 for 3 with a run scored and 2 walks. He got on base 3 times. Jock, or I guess you can now call him Walk Peterson, has walked twice today, and he walked in the winning run a few games back. Walk Peterson 1 for 3. You have JD going 0 for 4, but that's okay because he walked as well and he scored a run and he didn't get ejected today. Yesterday got ejected on a low pitch that was out of the strike zone. He got a little pissed off. He got a fast ring and out came Kapler to be like, dude, why'd you throw him out so quick, man? Blah, blah, blah. Then he was like, dude, that was a ball anyway. You were wrong. And he got ejected. Estrada 1 for 4 today. I think it was a hit early in the game, first inning. Line drive hit up the middle, if I remember. Blake Sabo 1 for 4. Hits all across the board. Matos with a hit. And even Crawford with the RBI hit. Crawford's brought his batting average to 224, grinding his way up. And Schmidt 1 for 2. Definitely miss guys. We miss Haniger. We want Haniger back. But, you know, these injuries, we are next man up mentality. And it doesn't matter. We got depth. Bryce Johnson even got in the game. We did move. We did make a little move because Cobb is off the IL. We sent down, much to the disappointment of the chat, because I heard that that you guys really love David VR. You guys are like huge fans of VR, but unfortunately he got sent down. So I hate to let you guys know that, especially, you know, Jeremy Case. I heard that you really like VR. Back to the chat. Just kidding, messing with you, Jeremy. Brad Lake, go Angels. Diamondbacks had the bases loaded though. Oops. Brad Lake. What's up, Brady Domina? Nicholas, how you doing? Anyone going to be watching the D-backs game with me? I'm going to try to get to Arizona very soon. I can't say for sure this year, but next year we're going to Phoenix. I need to get to Chase Field. And I also want to get back to Tampa Bay before they move, because they might move. They might not. You know, that stadium, the situation there, you know, I don't know how long. And not to mention Oakland. I'm just a little scared going to Oakland. Am I safe in Oakland? Because I'm afraid that place might crumble. Well, that's what I'm hearing. But Jenny Vega said it's still standing. It's still pretty strong. And there's good and bad areas to it. So, you know, I'll let you know when I'm going, Jenny. So maybe you can go there and make sure that I'm safe before the whole thing just crumbles down. We don't want that. You should go. Oh yeah. Oh, Hum Baby spring training. Yeah. And I've seen all the YouTubers are getting together at spring training, but they're over in Florida. Like, no. If I'm going to spring training, it ain't gonna be in no Florida. It's going to be in freaking Arizona. Arizona. You guys know that song? Arizona. It's a good song. Brad Lake. I'm sure they have a few players in the All-Star game, just not any starters. Oh, we're gonna have guys in the All-Star game. That is a no-brainer, no doubter, 100%. So the Giants win today. Player of the game. I'm going to go ahead and give it to, it's such a tough choice, but I'm going to lean towards Patrick Bailey for the game-winning bomb and for throwing out the runner and for just being awesome since he's come up. He is the man. And we're getting W's. These young guys right now, the music is on in the locker room. They are jamming. And I'm telling you, man, they're having a great time right now. The Giants, this is a winning team. 46-36. 46. We are 10 games above 500, and we are 2 games out. We're tied with the Dodgers right now. Dodgers have a winning percentage just 2 points higher because they played 2 extra games. But other than that, or have they played 2 less games? I'm sorry, we played 2 extra games. Whatever the case, we are tied with the Dodgers, 2 games out behind the D-backs. Shout out to the D-backs for having a great season, but they have started to struggle. They've started to slide. They're 5-5 in their last 10. This is our chance. The Padres are sucking it up, like 2-8 in the last 10. The Padres are playing horrible. Let's gain ground on them. Look, the Padres are 11 out. What happened? I was told the Padres were the best thing since sliced bread, and sliced bread is pretty damn good. And the Rockies are 16.5 out. So they're pretty much done for. This is our chance right here to gain some serious ground and take over first place. We're not going for the freaking wild card. We're going for the division. I'm not going to be able to make it there on July 3rd, Brad Lake. But if you're going, let us know. Bailey hasn't played enough. Doval will be all ours. Yeah, Doval. Would you trade VR if we could get a pitcher at the? Obviously, we're not going to get a pitcher for just VR. If we trade VR for just a VR straight up for a pitcher, we'll get a AAA fringe prospect. So we're going to, throw him in a package, sure, if it's going to help. And VR has shown big power. He's got kind of reminds me of, the Dodgers had a guy a ways back named Kyle Garlick who could just smash home runs in AAA like it's going out of style. He didn't really do that at the big leagues. They traded him. He ended up with the Twins. And now, last I checked, I haven't looked at their roster, but when we played them, he was smashing home runs for him. So, you never know. Maybe a change of scenery can help, or maybe VR is still, in the future for the Giants. But as of right now, he stays in SAC. Still pissed Eric didn't get invited to that YouTube game. Well, the way I played yesterday, I may need to train up a little bit for the next one. I'm thinking of starting training, lifting weights. I already run, but I need to start hitting the gym, lifting weights, working on my arm strength. My arm strength has definitely dropped since high school. That much I can confirm. I used to throw a laser from third to first. Now it's one hopper. But Hoodie, LA, very easy schedule, pre-All-Star break, also extra day off during the break. What the freak? That's how it goes. But we're going to be just fine, ladies and gents. Yeah, not straight up, but we could be VR, Bart, and Ramos, and maybe a bullpen guy for a starter. Yeah. Travis just went live. Let's do the raid. I'm going to throw the link. Thank you, S. Griffin. Today's game had a satisfying ending, and I'm happy. Member for 1 month. S. Griffin, thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed the gifted memberships today. What were we talking about again? Oh, yes, SF Bay Area Sports. Okay, we're going to click over there. I'm going to drop the link. But, yeah, sorry, guys. I got like a 5-second memory. If you guys tell me something, 5 seconds later it's gone. So I got to try to just keep on track of what I'm talking about. If I stray away from what I'm talking about, I'll completely forgot what I was just saying. It's July 9th. Oh, my God. We have 9 days. Okay, yeah. Pretty much the priority is going to be the draft other than the post-game shows. I don't think I'm going to have time to work on documentaries for the next 9 days because we really have to get ready for the draft. I say that sincerely, like genuinely. I don't have time to do anything but get ready for the draft when it comes to YouTube. So here we go. When the Giants come to town, it's bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter and light the spark. If you're a fan of Giants baseball, sing bye, baby. You want to be in first place. Bye, baby. Listen to the broadcast on KNBR. You'll see exactly who we are. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye, baby. San Francisco Giants, and it's bye, baby. All right, y'all. We're going to see you tomorrow, July 9th. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to go to any games for a while. I mean, I genuinely do have to get ready for the draft. But we'll see if July 9th, we'll see. But the draft is coming up quick, and I have not. I've done my research on the players. It's up here. But I got to start making videos and getting ready for the graphics and get all that ready to actually stream all of the draft. So a lot of work to do ahead. And there's a few more players I need to learn about. But yeah, full draft on Hum Baby Prospects. It's happening. Be ready. We're going live. We're going to go live for 3 straight days covering the draft. We're going to be in depth this year. It is happening. Be ready. A lot of content coming up in the next 7 days on Hum Baby Prospects as well. We're going to finish up all the prospect stuff before the draft. Let's do it. And let's do it today. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Go check out Travis S. at Bay Area Sports Talk. I dropped a link in the chat. Go do the raid and do it now because you play to win the game. And we'll see you tomorrow.
This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play.
Belt, it's a high drive to right. Blackman back, or make that Tapia out of here. Hammered out into right center field. Is anybody there? No. 2 runs are going to score. Longoria, with one swing of the bat, has tied this game up.